What's up guys, thank you for watching another video. If you guys recall from the last episode, the DSM broke, and well, today's objective is to basically work on the DSM and get it back up and running. I was able to get a used OEM tensioner pulley. The 1/2-inch drive entry right here isn't broken, so we'll replace that. Of course, the short alternator belt. I also went ahead and got a new dipstick as well because my other one's broken. I got all the hardware. I got an OEM alternator bolt, so this time hopefully it doesn't back out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We do plan on basically jacking up the car, replacing the OEM tensioner pulley, putting the new belt on it, and also we have to make sure that the rear motor mount is sitting in correctly because it previously snapped. Everything is apparently coming loose due to the vibrations and solid motor mounts. So I do want to go ahead and go over the car and just make sure that everything's tight, and just to make sure that the car is running correctly and doesn't keep breaking, because it does get pretty annoying. The DSMs do have the reputation for being unreliable, but then again, it does come down to owner's technique as well. And then I do want to test drive the car to make sure that it's running correctly and that we didn't damage the alternator, the battery, or any of the cooling system from it overheating last time. So let's get on the GoPro and let's get to it. First we did the alternator belt, that's on. We replaced the pulley, as you guys can see, the old one right here. It's super hard to get the belt on because the 1/2-inch drive that basically moves it back and forth for you didn't work. So that's replaced with a new one.
Yes, sir.
The dipstick, as you guys can see, my last one was completely broken.
Mango, dude.
Yeah, so I just went ahead and just replaced that. All we have left is, if you guys can see, the motor is leaning backwards because the rear motor mount isn't on 100%. We kind of got the motor mount on there. I don't know if you guys can see the spacers that we're putting in between the Evo transmission mount and the outer portion of it. This will go ahead and allow us to basically push it more that way so that it could sit flush with the 420A motor mount in the rear. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then this car does vibrate a lot. I mean, it's cammed, 400 horsepower. It shakes like crazy, so no fun. So now we gotta make that thing fit in there somehow.
And meet me first, and then decide if you want to go on a date with me. And I was like, all right, I'm down for that. So like, I go to hang out with her, and she's waiting in the...
Got the motor mount on there. Honestly, Danny was on there going ham at it, and it's not perfect, but it's, again, it's not an OEM motor to this car, so we got it as best as we could. The rear motor mount is now on. The engine now sits a lot more leveled. We did have the new tensioner pulley on there, the new belt, the new alternator bolt, the new dipstick. I do want to go ahead and look over all the other bolts, such as the exhaust manifold bolts, the motor mount bolts, the exhaust bolts, just to make sure we avoid any other type of bolts coming loose with all the vibration. So I'll go ahead and put you guys on a GoPro and get it finished. Alright, went ahead and looked over all the motor mounts, the downpipe, the exhaust manifold, the intercooler piping. The downpipe was slightly loose. This part of the motor mount was slightly loose. Some of the intercooler piping was slightly loose, so everything's tightened as far as right now. We do have to start it. I'm honestly super nervous, and we have to pretty much take it on a test drive, so I'll put you guys on the GoPro, and hopefully all goes well.
Why are you nervous, bro? It's gonna work.
Because it's on 85, so it takes forever to turn on to begin with.
Oh, well, yeah. That's either.
And it's been a minute.
And it's been a minute. Okay, let her rest. Fuel pumps priming. I'm gonna let it warm up, then we're gonna head out. I'm honestly gonna drive it super slow, just to be very cautious. I'm keeping an eye on all the numbers right now. Alright guys, so the DSM actually drove out fine. I was taking it super easy on the car. We checked the rear motor mount, it's perfectly fine. And honestly, it seems to be running okay. It's not overheating, so I'm actually pretty happy at the fact that we're able to, get it running. It is super dirty because it's been sitting for like 2 weeks and I haven't really washed it, but I mean, it's nothing a car wash can't fix. But huge thanks to Danny, huge thanks to Josh for showing up all late. But the car is fixed. Hopefully it could last super long, super long time being reliable. Honestly, these cars are super reliable. I feel like it's just technique.
If done right.
If done right. Technique with the owners. Honestly, I am not the best when it comes to working on cars. I admit it. And that's mainly why this car is consistently breaking down. Honestly, I don't mind,
Every time it does break down, we improve it.
Yeah, it gets, exactly. Every time it breaks, it gets improved some way or another. So it's slowly becoming a much more reliable and better car. Before this breakdown, it was running for like a good 3-4 weeks. So it has been great. Before the Evo swap, it never broke down on me. It wasn't until I got tuned that it started kind of giving me issues. So
More power.
yeah, more power. So yeah, that's when you start seeing more issues. Yeah, so it's currently 440. and 413 torque. So it's a lot for a DSM, honestly, but I'm honestly pretty happy with the car. At this point, I'm pretty much gonna take it home, wash it, and store it for the next video. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed that quick little repair video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. Like, comment, tell me something. Let's talk in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one.